broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. Last game of the season is always surrounded with a lot of hope. Playoff hopes for most teams, and Greg, hopes for the future for the others.
In one way or another, every player is happy to reach this point, either so they can finally get their playoff run started or so they can get their well-deserved rest in the offseason.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Davis, and it's Ware in at the center, locking down the middle. Now here's Green. Clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Davis. It's hauled in by Watson. He kicks to White. Passes it to G. Outside, White. From deep three-point range. No good there. Davis against White. It's Davis on the wing. Arnold. He's covered by Watson. And it's good for 2.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Green deciding where to go with it. Watson kicks to Green. Pass to White. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Davis. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Off on the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Nice move. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. White with it. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Watson finds White. From 15 feet away, and Davis pulls it down.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Fires for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Davis has got 8.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Green. He's tightly guarded. On the wing, Green. They get it back. G, and it's blocked. Schultz, White covering. The pass to Arnold. Kicks it to Davis. Lets it go. G with the rebound. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. White dishes to G. White looking around. Pass to G. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Passes it to Schultz. Outside, Davis. Missed inside. Here's G. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. From deep. Doesn't go for him.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Green kicks to White. Pass to G. Trying to get something going. Oh, that's blocked. Sasser, White covering. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Sasser, and the shot goes in.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 8. And back with the start. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. The pass to G.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Now here's Green. He started closely. The jump hook finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make. 1:49 left in the first half. The three from Davis. Makes the shot. Best in number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a moment to see numbers for Watson. He's averaging 14 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
G's checked in for the man. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And he makes that one. G's got his second bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, Ware.
Just 28%. They're offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. White the pass to Watson. Now here's Green. Pass to Watson. Here's Green. He dishes it to White. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's G. Lays it up off the glass.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Very well. 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Sasser, guarded by Green. Passes to Davis. Over G. And it's Davis missing. Now Green. That'll do it for the first half. They lead by 14. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by court. Okay, David, much appreciated.
The offense is flowing like the Nile. They're working really well together. You have to love the shot selection. This is the way Coach drew it up.
And for their opponent, defensive adjustments sorely needed. And now let's talk about that first half. A look at the top performers from both teams so far.
A couple of guys locking horns tonight. Neither one of...
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Green is out there with White. Then it's G, then it's G, and it's Watson in at the 4. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
It's White on the wing. He kicks it to G. Watson for 3. That one misses.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's G. He's guarded by Davis. And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. Here's Arnold. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And so Michael Malone calls a timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Substitution on the court.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. G kicks to G. And G with the stop.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And Davis can't get it to go.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
To the middle. And Davis sends it back. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shoots over Henderson. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Burks.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Henderson with the screen for White. Pass to the Mayor. Clock is at 3. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. The Mayor's got 14 points. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 18. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Davis, and it's Ware in at the 5 spot. Outside, White. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Sasser, Henderson defending. Dishes to Ware. Second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Green, he's checked in for G. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside, Green. The shot, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Back to White. There's the dish to Watson. Here's G. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
No, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
At the line for the away team.
Come on, Greg. I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. G's checked in for G. And here is Green. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
White the pass to Green. Fades. And that one hits back iron.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And here's Davis for three. G with the rebound. G's got his fifth rebound in this one. Outside, Green. It's good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Davis looking for an opening. And that one, good. Davis has got 16 here in the second half.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
G's checked in for G. Gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. White the pass to Green. Back to White. Shot clock at 5. And the pass to G. Over in the corner, Green. A three-pointer, no good. Gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Pulls up. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
White a screen. Here's Watson. Back to White. And G has it in the corner. On the wing, Green. The three-pointer off the mark. Gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And they double up Davis. Inside, here's Schultz. And he drops in the layup off the glass. What a difference in this crowd right now.
That's how you silence a building.
Just 34% from the floor. Green left side. Count it.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
51 seconds left to play in the final quarter. On the wing, Davis, guarded by Green. It's hauled in by Watson.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside, White. Kicks it to G. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Davis. Fires the three. Buries it from three-point range. Davis has got 36.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And that one's good by G.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And Davis gets it to go.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. This crowd was stunned.